Going over the trades as we for Friday, January the 8th. Two of the biggest strategies this week were from the Beta B workspace. These are not in beta anymore; they're in the portfolios. And so you see VSD. Yesterday it was up around 5,200. Today it was up 3,700. So almost $9,000 in 2 days of trade. Let's look at the equity curve. It had a tough December, bouncing back in January. You see. As we go back, as you look back, this can have huge months, and so it was a rough December, strong January. Overall, this strategy has done well. It is a long only strategy in the E-mini Nasdaq. It could be changed to trade the short side as well. Overall, it does better on the long side. Obviously, the trend is up, so it does better on the long side. And then EVP1. These were the highlights of the week. Going over them, didn't trade much the last 2 days of the week. But starting out the first 3 days of the week, up $10,000 on the month already in the first week of trading, 10,200, biggest month. We released it back here, and it just kind of went through this slow drawdown. Those are discouraging when you go through that. But historically, this is only going back 6 months. Historically, it has drawdowns that are this deep, and so you see this drawdown, and then bottoms out here in November and really surges here right into January. So strong market, strong price action. These two strategies alone, EVP1 and VSD, up 18K, responsible for a lot of the profits in the portfolios that have those two strategies. So good trading in those two strategies, strong start. Let's go over the rest of the strategies in this workspace while we're here. Gap continuation 2019, the bigger stop loss, minus 725. And those are the trades on the day for strategies that are in the portfolio. Viper is not in the portfolio, but it was down on the day. Beta C, VSDES also big start on the year. You see the trades here. This was not in any of the portfolios, but it's a strategy that is in all strategy access that could be traded. Minus 325 on PR breakout. 60-minute breakout A, minus 525, and 60-minute breakout B, plus 865. So good trading there on the 60-minute breakout setups. Even the S&P, SR counter trends, we had 7 of these fire off. Now in 2021, we don't have as many SR counter trends in the portfolios. We've narrowed this strategy, the different time frames, and so we're not trading as many of them in the portfolio. But these are all the SR counter trends: plus 475, plus 475, and plus 475. And you see the M there. It's the V2M, SR Counter Trend 2 V2M version, 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute. And this version is just the SR Counter Trend 2 V2. It's minus 825, minus 825, minus 825 on the 1 minute, 5 minute, and 15 minute version. And then we have the base SR Counter Trend 2, which is plus 775. And so with the redundancies in this, we've narrowed the number of SR counter trends in the portfolio, so they're not all taking the same trade at the same time. There's not enough diversity for it, so in 2021 we're trading less of these, but some of these are still in the portfolios. 60-minute breakout ES, plus 975, nice day there. Adaptive moving average got beat up, minus 3175. It had some good trades earlier in the week. 60-minute breakout short, we're not trading that in the portfolios, down today, minus 1250. Night trader, it was on a recovery from the October drawdown. Had a nice winning streak, due for a loss. Had a loss today down in the sell-off. The market sold off and then just moved higher, closed at the highs, at record highs. So market is determined to move higher right now. Be careful shorting this market. There can be dips, but you can have opportunities to short it, obviously, in the very short term. And there'll be more shorting opportunities eventually, but it's just in a very strong bullish pattern right now. SR counter trend 3, A and B on the crude oil. Going over the crude oil now. Plus 245 on the day, carrying the trade from yesterday. Cobra Crude aggressive, plus 765. There's a conservative and aggressive version. This one's in the 25K portfolio. This one is not. You can trade this one, though, by changing the input on aggressive to true from false. And so that one could be traded. Let's look at natural gas now, going in order of the energies. No trades. RBOB, no trades. Let's look at the metals now, starting with silver, no trades. Big wide ranges in the metals futures. Find it interesting to see how wide these ranges are in metal futures. Let's go over gold now. Asia Gold 4 has been on a roll this week. I would not have thought that with the events of this week that the gold market would sell off like it has. Big sell off today. 90-point range, I believe. Yeah, about 90 points, 91 points in that range in gold from 1918 down to 1827. It's just extreme. Asia Gold 4 short has been the beneficiary of 3 of the last 4 trades and 4 of the last 5 trades. It had this losing streak back here. Market surged to 1960, trying to go to 2000. It keeps getting knocked down. And interesting price action in gold. A lot of times we see this big sell-off in gold after it's made big rallies. And so really just looking at a very wide range in gold. This chart goes back to September. And you're between 1960 and 1770 or so, 200-point range in gold. Really hard to find the trend. The gold is up on the year, but over the last 3 months, there's just not much real trend on this time frame when you're looking at it. So Cobra Gold was down on the day though, minus 625. Gold Flash, we're not trading it this year. Had a rough time at the end of 2020. And so we're not trading this strategy. It's caught too many falling knives and minus 24.75. We're still tracking it. It's in the workspace, but we're not trading it. And so soybeans, no trades on the day, closed at 13.75. Exhaust in reverse, no trades on the day. I believe that is all the strategies. RBOB are no trades. Those are the trades in the first week of trading for 2021.